So the WWE Crown Jewels is like the kickoff show has already started, and I have no friggin' idea about it. Like I've said it a lot of times before, it feels like pay-per-views. It doesn't even feel like pay-per-views are coming. Only last week we had Evolution, and I seriously had no intentions of doing this right now. I didn't even know that today was Evolution. Like now the kickoff show has already started, I think. And yeah, my friend told me that uh, Crown Jewels has already started, and I'm like doing this video right now. So my video 10 WWE superstars who can be both faces and heels dropped 30 minutes ago, I think. I was busy doing that whole video the whole day. You can check it, link is in the description. You can follow me on Insta, Twitter for wrestling stuff. So you can like the Facebook page, every link given in the description. So enough of this nonsense. Let's go to straight to the video. And I'm honestly not looking for this too much. I mean, the event has no build up whatsoever. The Universal Championship match has a little build up, but it's just poor. The WWE title match is randomly inserted in the middle, and I have no reason to care for the tag team match whatsoever. And the World Cup, every contestant in the World Cup is from America. How can this be a World Cup? And I got no idea that why the Big Show is in the bar. Can you please explain me why the Big Show has joined the bar now? It's like watching a shitty version of UFC. At least UFC has build up leading up their events. I don't really want to blame them because it's not kind of their fault as well. I mean, all the controversy that surrounded the event and whole Roman Reigns situation, John Cena and Daniel Bryan refusing to go. So yeah, I really hope the matches are better so we can recompensate the build up. And the World Cup is not like the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and the Greatest Royal Rumble because nothing really came out of those two anyway. Name one superstar that won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and got pushed. It's just not worth it. So here we go. The first match, The Bar versus the New Day for the Tag Team Championship. I'll go with The Bar, but considering there's a 50-50 chance for both, considering the feud, WWE will really want to push this rivalry further, which in my opinion is not really a good thing to do because we have already seen both these teams fight before as well. At this point, I would have really enjoyed The Bar versus the Usos or The Bar versus Sanity, as The Bar being the faces. This would have been better, far more entertaining than what we are getting right now. I mean, with the New Day is that they should either turn heel or split up because their heel turn was far entertaining than this, far more entertaining than this. And if they split up, all three members of the New Day are very good. If they split up, they can have a really good feud down the line. The New Day triple threat. Now, who wouldn't want to see themselves? What I would do with the New Day triple threat is that I wouldn't involve any championship. Just let them fight, and just to prove who the better man is, let them fight. And I think that'll be a really good idea. However, mine is not changed or anything. I'm still going for The Bar. Move ahead. Match number 2: AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. From my inner heart, I really want Samoa Joe to win, but they will not put the title on Joe anytime soon. So I'm just gonna say AJ Styles. The thing about AJ Styles is that I have liked him so much. As much as I love AJ Styles, his title reign is getting boring. It's mid 2018 and I haven't seen one good AJ Styles match. And like I haven't said, oh shit, AJ put on a great show tonight. I really haven't said that in 2018. It started off really good, after like he beat Jinder, that was freaking awesome, and that Survivor Series match with Lesnar was incredible. But it started to go downhill from there. Like he had an extremely forgettable feud with Sammy and Owens, and a feud with Nakamura that took half 2018. another crap feud with Rusev, and his feud with Samoa Joe was good, but it really didn't set the world on fire. Now, I know where they're going, CM Punk record, but if that's really the case, then please turn him heel. Because that's will be far more entertaining than this shit. His reign as the heel champ was good in 2016. It was really good. It was really good, and it was better than this shit. So yeah, my predictions: AJ Styles. Match number 3, the vacant Universal title match between Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar, and predictions are with Braun Strowman. Like, Braun Strowman is the only guy that can save their ass now, because that guy is so much over with the crowd. I've already said this. It's time for him to win the big one. He hasn't won it yet. It's time for him to, win the championship. And they won't dare to put the championship back on Lesnar, because they saw how that went. Putting the championship, I got no problem with Lesnar. He's one of my favorites. I love to see him, but as a champion, hell no. He shows up once in 6 months and leaves, and ruins a young prospect and leaves. That's not happening, okay? So we can build a further feud between Lashley and Strowman, Lashley and McIntyre, even Strowman versus Ambrose, or Strowman versus Rollins, or anything, but yeah, give the Strowman the championship. So now it's time for the WWE's World Cup discussion. And I've said it before, it needs to be a good tournament. It needs to be a worth it tournament. So, WWE World Cup match number 1, Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley, and my predictions are on Bobby Lashley. If we look at the match on paper, this match has the potential to be probably the match of the night. Technical brilliance versus brute strength. David versus Goliath. And considering they are trying to, build Lashley as the brute, I'll put my money on Lashley. And I really hope that Dean Ambrose doesn't interfere in this match. And because, of course, it will make Lashley look weak, if Ambrose interferes. He can interfere after the match, but not during the match. No squeaky finish in this match. If you don't do that, it will be probably good. So, match number 2, Ziggler versus Angle. This is probably this has, like, Lashley, Ziggler and Angle both are one of the best wrestlers of their time. But I don't think they can give a great match. If this was Kurt Angle of the Ruthless Aggression era, then probably it would have been a 5-star classic, considering both guys are amazing workers. But Kurt Angle is way past his prime, and I don't think he still got it. I mean, we've seen Royal Rumble and TLC, but I don't think it will be that good. And I'm going with Dolph Ziggler, because I think Baron Corbin will interfere, or some shenanigans is gonna happen. So yeah, predictions on Dolph Ziggler. Match number 3 of the World Cup is Jeff Hardy versus The Miz. It's gonna be really good match. Yeah, I mean, Hardy's clean living versus dirty tactics. I think it'll be a good match. I'm going with The Miz right now, because he is a rising talent, and Jeff Hardy is certainly not going to win this match. I think some shenanigans. I don't know. I don't expect any shenanigans to happen, but I think Miz is going to win this. So the last match in this, or the group stage, I can call it, is Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio still got it. I saw this in his match with Nakamura. It was really good. I'm going with Orton because he's just turned heel. It's really hard to say this because I'm really going with Orton because all that. I think Orton will come to Raw, considering that Shane told that they wouldn't have a home in SmackDown. So I will really love to see Orton come on Raw. I think he still has for the Universal title. He's still the contender for the Universal title. He's still got it. Okay, so I'm going for Orton. I think WWE are planning a feud between Shinsuke Nakamura and Rey Mysterio. That's the reason. So yeah, the group stage. So the semifinals match are Bobby Lashley versus Randy Orton, and who was that? The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler, and Lashley versus Orton. So semifinals, Bobby Lashley versus Randy Orton. And I think in this match, Lashley's gonna win. He should win because, of course, they're building him as a brute strength, jacked monster. So I think Lashley's gonna win. My predictions with Lashley, and I really want Lashley to win. And the other semifinal, Miz versus Ziggler. Miz, of course, Miz is gonna win this match. I don't see Dolph Ziggler winning it. Heel versus heel. It's gonna be cool. Heel versus heel. But I think the Miz is winning this. My predictions on the Miz. Lashley versus the Miz. Of course, Lashley. Build him as a strong monster. Don't do any smoky things. So yeah, I hope this event is good. I think pre-show's already started. I better go and watch it. Subscribe to the channel. Like it. If you want more, comment. And I'll see you soon next time.